What is up, disc golf fans? Welcome to Fairway Media's coverage of Run for the River Fall Fling, taking place in 2020, so a bit of a COVID throwback here, taking place at White River Disc Golf Course in Auburn, Washington.
I'm Bontempo's tournament director. The course was pretty easy that day. The weather was pretty nice. I kind of liked it's kind of hard to think back on some of this stuff. It was a few years ago, but I do remember it being pretty nice that day.
Yeah. Yep. So I am Peter Artman, joined with Jedi.
Jedi, that's good.
Yep. And so here we got rounding up the card. We got Carter Ahrens, Taylor Coulam, Travis Crawford, and Max Spears.
Let's go Max. I played disc golf with Max. Travis, haven't played with Taylor before. So I know I'm pretty familiar with all these guys' game pretty good.
Definitely. And starting off hole one, par 3, 275, we have a very young Carter Ahrens. He's 12 years old when this took place. And as you've seen him on the Pro Tour, this is where it all starts. Pretty good throw from him there. Pretty straight up, and have a long birdie and probably get in the par. But up next, we have Taylor Coulam.
That looks really good. Nice run on the hole one here. Just trying to shake the nerves off, and he smooths one right down the pipe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and we got Travis Crawford, who I have known for a long time. It looks like he got his off a little bit to the left there, but should be looking at a putt.
Might have slipped out of his hand there a little early. See what Max he has. Throws like a classic rock, I think. Might even be the putter there. Another great run at hole one.
Yeah, that looked great. Looks like he's CTP on hole one.
Got Travis from about 45, 50 feet.
Yeah, far range there. Looks like he had the forehand. Not much you could do there as far as running it, but tap in the par. Got Carter from, I'm going about 70, 80 there, and good run from there. Taylor's not looking too obstructed, but
the nerves might have got him on hole one there.
I think so too. Yeah. And Aaron missed, but yeah, hole one, jitters.
This is Max with the CTP. Hopefully he can just lace one in there. Nice.
There we go.
Good to get the nerves. Just the hole one's usually a nervy hole.
Yeah. It's your first round, first hole. It's always tough, no matter how good you are. Everyone experiences it.
It's another level of nerves during tournaments, I've noticed.
Yeah, and so you played in this tournament as well. That's why you're joining us here.
Yeah.
How'd you do on hole one?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That's the scorecard, to be honest. But I feel like I birdied it the second round. I took a 3 on it. Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunate bogey for Travis there. I think that's what we're talking about as far as the nerves go. And also, obviously, the camera does add some pressure to that, and he might have felt that there. Let's see if he can recover. Hole 2, par 3, 309 feet. It's like Max is taking the box first. This one's pretty much a straight shot, little bend to the left still.
Yes. You want to keep it pretty straight. That looks early release.
Yeah. Oh, and this is from the blue tees, which is the long tee.
A lot longer of a throw. You need to keep it really straight.
Yeah, Carter Ahrens up.
You see a lot of them throw a fairway driver just to try and get it as long as you need to get. You have to have a really good arm and be really smooth with it mid-range to get it that far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pretty thin gap. I'm not sure if it's really showcased in the footage as much, but yeah, I mean,
a high-speed driver, you're probably going to kick left to right and be left with a very hard up and down.
Yeah, I can kick into those the rough over there.
He got sneaky.
Yeah.
He might have a putt from that. It took left side, but it got sneaky. It got all the way up to inside the circle, I believe.
Yeah. A pretty good spot to end up. Yeah, Max looks like he found a little bit of that rough, but has a way of.
The wind looked like it picked up. It didn't matter. He hit a little tree, still inside the circle with that.
Yeah, Taylor looks like he has a look from 60-ish feet. Aaron tree up there.
A lot of trees on the side of the basket there.
Yeah, it's rough when you can. It's right there, but you hit the one line where the cluster of trees are.
I needed that airspace, is what we say, you know. And you're sometimes you got it, sometimes you don't.
Yeah, good run from Carter Ahrens. Max for par here.
Nice par.
Beat that one under.
He's getting the nerves off, shaking them off, shaking it out, getting relaxed. And I knew Travis split up into the circle here. This is a good 2 look, I believe.
Yeah, let's see if he can shake off those nerves from the previous hole. Just a little low.
I'm not sure if he was off balance, but the footing was weird, but sometimes it can get you when you have to throw the nose down on the putt and you're at a straddle behind a tree and you're already aiming it one way, having to push it towards the basket. He got the nose a little bit down on that putt.
Yeah, and like you're saying with footing too, the leaves can leave a little bit of a grip issue when you're, planting your feet.
He'll shake it off.
Just funny, just stare, stare at the camera. Let's go into hole 3, par 3, 368 feet.
There's a cedar tree you want to beat right in the middle up there, and you'll see the branches hanging down. You want to skip just under it. He's about pin high. That's what I think that landed about.
Yeah, that shot with a skip is about good. Yeah.
That's looking inside. Get skippy.
Oh yeah.
Should be good.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Let's see if he can put a good pump on this one. Nice and wide. A lot of hyzer.
Yeah.
Spiky. He'll be out. Put a putt.
Yeah, good rip on that. Yeah, I was thinking he might have gone too right, but had enough distance.
See if Travis could put a nice pump on this one and give himself a look. Nice and straight. The wind pulling it up.
Oh
yeah.
A little hate from the wind there too.
He's a little deep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pin high, just widen the grass. It looked deep.
Yeah, there is a little bit of a steep ground there. There is a hill after the basket that can leave for a bit of a tough par shot.
I'm sure that's why he came up a hair short there. Might have been thinking about it.
Kind of a smart play in that way.
Yeah, definitely.
From the knees, Taylor.
Almost. Just catches the front of the rim.
Yeah, good run. From outside circle, circle 2. Oh.
I think that drop off got in his head.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
That was parked. He got 250. He got the action that you need right under the cedar tree and parked it.
What you want to do, folks? Looks like Carter will card the lone birdie.
Everybody will just pack out their threes and be happy about it too. That hole can get pretty hard. You can get extra stroke really.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of gaining some strokes here, hole 4. Tell us about this one.
430 feet. You're trying to get to an island. If you want to come up short, throw a hyzer right to the middle there. He came up a little short, but that's where you want to be in the middle, and then have an easy upshot to the island. Because if you go long and try and get greedy, you're going to get over the curve and wind up out of bounds.
Yeah, to get the birdie, it is the smart play to end up right there. Although, it is kind of the, the sexy look to try to bomb it and possibly try to get that eagle.
But with the wind, you can see it's just difficult to get one to go straight through here. He hit Mando, but it's safe right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there is Mandos on the side there, side of the trees.
A little high, but he'll be in good spot to get up and down. See if he can push a drive out between these trees and be a little bit left and give himself a better position to look here for a birdie. Yeah, nice angle. Oh, it's turned. I think the wind got him.
And so
I'm not sure if he missed the Mando or if he's gonna play it from there.
it's just the tree on the left, right?
Yeah, the main tree is the Mando.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That looks like a layup to the edge of the grass so that he ensures a par, maybe. Going for a birdie on the layup, probably because of the wind.
Wait for a jump putt. It looks like Taylor is risking it, and unfortunately is
A little bit long. He's gonna have to find the drop spot where he went out. That
Oh, no.
looks turned over.
Oh.
Watch out.
watch out, pedestrian.
That's the spotter.
Oh, the
He's
spotter. There we go.
gonna mark him.
Yep.
So they flagged that right side is Mando.
So he's safe.
So we're saying he made the Mando. And he had, I'm not good to tell, but I think he made the island.
Yeah. No, that was looks like a smart shot with doing the forehand, get a good skip off that pavement.
Max for the, I don't know if he's going to run a birdie putt or if he's going to lay up a par. Either way, it's ensuring the par.
Yeah. A smart play there. Going for birdie from there would not be too optimal as far as your chances go.
Not with that wind. Off and on gusts. He gives it a high bid, but almost rings it up regardless.
Yeah. Yep, Taylor taking a penalty stroke. At this point, maybe a half bid,
Yeah. Give it, get it. Almost.
but it stays on.
There
So
we
we're good.
Par.
There we go. That's the best of both worlds. Ran it.
So he doesn't look like he stayed on the island. This is where he spotted himself. This is probably for par.
Stay on.
Not sure that that's it's on. It's in the grass just here at the corner.
Woo. That's good. Yeah. Cut your losses. Yeah.
Go from a safe play to oh my gosh, we're adding strokes to the.
Going back and forth. Yeah, you don't want that. There we go.
Bogey.
Just a bogey. Plenty of holes to go.
Yeah, and he was trying to play it safe too, which tells you a lot about how this course is playing on this island in the wind.
Yeah. I mean, he almost missed Mando on his tee shot, and then, there, missed Mando. Would have been a lot worse. Some easy pitch shots here. And on to hole 5, par 3, 259. This one is just a hard right. Basically, most right-handers are going to go for the forehand. Very rare with the low ceiling to do a backhand Anheuser. Yeah. So it's pretty straightforward there, and looks like Max caught some shrubbage.
Definitely, the play is a forehand if with something stable. It looks like he executed it pretty good there. He should be inside the circle or on circle's edge, if not better.
Yeah, and the thing with this hole too is you mostly will rely on ground play, and there are some roots that just completely destroy your drive, which makes this hole very trivial.
If you come up short on the fairway, you can go left because of those roots on the ground. It'll turn your disc and go the opposite direction you need.
Yeah.
Launched him up. He's just going to be long from there. Looks like he landed about just outside the circle.
There we go. Little dog coverage. A little forehand up from Max. Should be a good par, easy par for him.
Just outside the circle. Branch got him.
Knocked him down.
All right, Carter with the 2 look. Let's go.
Yeah, the young Carter Ahrens. For the fame, and a nice birdie. There we go. Get him back on the unders.
So awesome seeing that guy shred now.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's kind of a big name by now, so I think people know what I'm talking about. Where, you know, this is him before everyone's known him as this young cannon.
The beginnings of him was, yeah, definitely seeing this.
Yeah, a good putt from Taylor. Acknowledge that.
Nerves of steel, being a 14, 15 years old, or how old was he when he played this? 12? 12. Okay, so
12
he was
years old.
12 years old playing an MPO tournament.
Yeah.
And hanging with the big boys.
Yeah.
So he's been used to it for the past 6-7 years.
Yeah.
But he's taken it to another level.
Yeah, Travis with his cleanup.
There is lots of low ceiling right there, and it's very hard to see, but you have to angle it under and at an angle to get it into the basket, and that's why it looks awkward when you're putting.
Yeah, some iron branches.
Iron branches.
Yep, hole 6, par 3, 300 feet. As you see here, a very narrow gap that you got to go towards. A lot of people opt for really anything's fair game. It's just a awkward right, hard right that you take. A lot of straight afterwards and downhill action that you'll see. And this is a really great play if you can have something that that anhyzers and then comes back for a straight approach. Yeah, good shot from Taylor.
See if Max can get one to the corner and down around. That's what it looked like he was shooting for, was the corner and down to the bottom on the backside.
Yeah, it's tricky because that tree that's in the middle of the fairway is kind of like the optimal route. So you kind of almost aim for it, but you hope to be a little bit before, a little bit after. And, well, when you avoid it, you might hit other trees.
I believe I took a stable fairway driver and put it on anhyzer on that hole and was in the middle short.
Okay.
Still, but had a look for 2, but I believe it just winds up being a 3 on that day. I can look at the scorecard and it's definitely just a 3. Yep. You play it right.
Yeah, yeah. Max with a narrow gap to make it over the basket.
Flex, baby. Oh, what a good
There you
bid.
go. Yep,
Parks.
that's what you want.
This is a decent look for that overhand that he took through the trees. I've only seen that route taken a couple of times.
Yeah, that thumber tomahawk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
That got
interesting.
that penetrated through quite a bit of branches to get down there.
Yeah. Travis with a far look. And we got Taylor from just outside circle. Yeah, he had a great drive. This is definitely one you want to get.
Oh, man, what a bid.
Yeah, and people will cart off easy bars.
That's as good as I can possibly throw it, and that shouldn't be cut off.
Cram that one in there. He didn't want to miss that one. Max for an easy 3 tap in. Now that they're in the woods, there's less wind issues in here.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, we're out of the open field, and this is more of the intimate in the woods. So you might experience some wind, but not as much as we were seeing. Let's go on to hole 7. This is from the long tee. Tell us about the shot.
If you push your disc really straight, if you can hyzer flip something, that's ideal, but a lot of people take just a simple hyzer route and keep it a little higher on that hyzer line and just try to hyzer back over that log that you see there.
Yeah,
the basket's about 40 feet past that log and right in the middle.
Yep. I was gonna say, yep. You just pretty much want to get by that stump. That's ideal. And yeah, hopefully a little skip action.
The duck hole.
Yep, the duck hole. We will hopefully see that magnificent duck. And that was a good shot from Taylor.
That looks pulled and a little bit powerfully to the right. It's hyzering back strong to the middle short.
Wow. Yeah. They usually get caught up on that right side shrubbery.
Let's see how Travis does here. Standing up. Can he beat the corner? Yeah, it's going to be around up top, I believe, on the left.
Yeah, it can be a little iffy from the left here. We're not showing it just yet, but no, good placement for Max. It's a straight up and down shot.
That looks great. Parked, I believe.
Yeah.
Carter with a 2-look.
Going from the right side this time.
Parked as well. I mean, you just need some height there. It would look great. Great line. Great spin. This is a look for Travis. I knew he'd be over here in a difficult spot.
Yeah, and that's where it's tricky. You might have a great drive, but then the placement on this hole is so important. But he made good work of that. Yeah.
He's up inside the circle, and anything up here inside the circle for a par is what you need.
Yeah. We got Taylor hoping to card the lone birdie.
Couple of deep breaths.
And the
it's
walk in. He walked it down. He knew that. It was great out of hand.
Great focus there. Concentration. Don't let the wind bother you. Just do what you normally do and poke one in there.
Yeah. He's from Oregon. Yep. Hailing out of Oregon, so he knows how to play in the woods. Oh. Unfortunate.
That was for par.
Yeah.
Travis has to reach around the tree here. There you go.
Yeah, probably by now the nerves have shaken off.
You definitely relaxed, calmed down, and you're just trying to focus and get a couple of 2s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got some short ones coming up, but not easy looks. Hole 8, par 3, 187. But yeah, as you look at the fairway, it is quite jail-like. And as it's zoomed in here,
That
this
tree's
is known
fallen.
it's known as the toilet bowl hole. But you said it's fallen now?
It's fallen.
Oh man, yeah, this was known as a toilet bowl hole. I guess now it's just going to be called the really hard short hole. And there's an example of that.
So honestly, there's only 3 out of those 5 trees remaining on that left side now. They've all fallen in storms.
Oh wow. So, I guess that's fortunate people who've been taking so many bogeys on this hole. But
Hole doesn't even look the same anymore.
but yeah, basically a poke and hope hole you got here.
You have to throw something stable almost at the ground and have it skip towards it. If you throw something in the air, you're going to wind up long. And he threw a putter to perfection.
Threw the exception there, yeah.
That was the exception.
Yeah.
When he threaded all the trees.
Generally you're right, but then you have people like him who
Yeah, and this
defy
is another
it.
putter shot. It was just buttery right through everything.
Yeah.
Proving us wrong with those thoughts.
Yep, make it look easy.
And also, depending on basket location, I will throw something a little more stable, like a Justice or a Firebird.
Right, yeah, this is in the shorter of the tees, and the other one will be much more tucked in, 50 feet back. Good birdie from Max.
That was a great putt. Another simple inside the circle look for Carter here. It's a cool camera spot for the putt.
Yeah.
It,
I'm sure he wasn't, but it almost looks like sometimes like they're just like chilling right next to the basket. They're just like,
he's probably 10 feet back from there. Make it look like he's zooming a little bit. Make it look like you're standing right by the basket. Yeah. Look at him zoom. He's not even bothering these guys.
yeah. Justin's got etiquette.
They're used to
He's
it.
done this before. And Travis with the birdie.
Yeah.
There we go. Get the birdie train going,
eat
baby.
my words on that. Throwing that putter so good there.
Yeah. That's what's up. Here we got hole 9, par 3, 324. And from this one, it is maybe one of the most narrow gaps I see on this course. Just getting through that errant alley is really the hard part. And from there, you kind of have much more openness and a lot more chance to collect a birdie. So Really, once it passes that gap, you're pretty happy.
I think I threw a mid-range as straight as I could on this hole and just tried to avoid taking an extra stroke on it.
Yeah. Travis. Nice release. Good fade.
Don't care about no slip.
That is looking good. Good shot from him.
I just looked at the stats and I did take a +1 on this hole, so it goes to show you it's not easy. If you don't hit this gap, it's not an easy up and down.
Yep. Taylor rounded out, and
Yeah,
that's the consequence you see.
Is exactly what we're talking about. If you don't throw it or slow down and throw it straight down that gap.
Yeah, you hit one of those trees, you're either banking hard left or hard right, and there's rarely any sort of in between to that.
And he'd be doing really good to get in anywhere inside the circle or circle's edge here.
Yes, that'd be a great scramble. And yeah.
As you can see the difficulty, it's not.
Yep, still got some work to do, unfortunately. Yep, so Carter's out in the open.
See what he does. This looks like a little putter he's got in his hand. He's just gonna try and put a little hyzer on one. And I don't know if he's gonna ring it up or try and park it. Let's see.
Yeah. Not the option for both,
That
but
looks like.
oh, still has some work to do, is what it looks like. Unfortunately, he has that log there. Yeah, that's the one factor too we forgot about. That log that's been there since the dawn of time. That one, yeah, if you do too low of a skip shot, that one catches you. Oh, Taylor's just trying to roll his way out and caught something on the end. Still, I think this is for 4.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Still has work to do. Carter here for par.
After hitting the log, almost.
Carter now would have got that.
Yeah.
He would have got it. He had to learn from these.
No problem. Yeah, exactly. You take all these mental lessons and you stack them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Taylor
go.
for
Let's
5.
go. Let's go.
And the walk-in. Making it look good. At least he did that.
Yeah,
That was,
dude. Don't let it get to you, man. Just keep fighting.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he's shaking his head. I know it's disappointing, but
yeah,
the way he held it together and threw that step putter in there so confidently,
definitely.
that's amazing.
Let's see if Max can collect.
25-footer uphill. The stance is always hard when you're going uphill and your feet are staggered at an angle. Trying to putt up the hill is not an easy thing to do.
Not a problem for him. He's going to round out the front 9 with a 3 down.
Simple straddle putt from 20, it looks like, for Carter here.
Oh, yeah.
To be a +1 for that, because he hit the log, came a little short on the upshot.
Mm-hmm. And Travis to round it out. He's waited for everybody else to do all their shots. This is birdie.
Is parked. Yeah.
Yeah. He's got it. There we go.
Standing around for that long, you can get cold.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got to keep yourself warm. Well, that was the front 9. Hope you all enjoyed the action. Here we can check out some highlights from the front 9.
Shot.
Nice action here from Max Spears.
The park job. Just so much power put into those to get it to skip forward and get to that basket. Look at that.
Yep.
Again, the tapper on the hole.
Make it look easy.
The smooth forehand on 5. Capitalizing. The stepper.
The walk-ins.
The park job.
Yep.
So smooth. Made me eat my words on that one, Travis.
I know. That's why they put in the highlights. You were going to do that.
You know.
Well, there you have it. That's the front 9. Be sure to stick around for the back. And, you know, any final thoughts?
I mean, this, like I said, the weather was up and down. I believe the next round isn't as great on weather.
All right. Well, you'll have to stick around and find out. We'll catch you then.